Good day, everybody. Good day. Today we are here for week 6 of the CDL Boris Draft League, and we are playing against Eli. This is one of the top other opponents in the league. I've played him before in the PMPL. He's a good player, and he's got a good team that's going to be pretty problematic for me because there's a Hoopa Unbound over there, and we do not switch into that very well. So that was the number one thing I had to deal with in prep, was being able to switch into that. There's also a lot of other good mods here. The Gen 6 T-Flame, Latios, Azu, Mega Blastoise. Some good defensive pieces, but a lot of them don't have good longevity. Like Fortress can't heal, Blastoise can't heal. There's not a whole lot of bulk here in general, other than maybe Ryun, which is going to be a problem as well, but we got some ways to deal with it, mostly through sustain, because I think we can outlast a lot of this stuff if we just play it right. We got specially defensive Mana Buzz to switch into Hoopa Unbound after screens go up. I can Toxic pretty much everything that isn't immune, and U-turn on everything, and U-turn in front of Hoopa, which is a perfect play if they stay in or if they switch. I took Tech Defog on here just in case we need it for if we need to hazard remove, because Drill is Scarf again this week, so I don't know if I'll be able to click Rapid Spin super consistently, and when there's a Fortress I want to be able to make sure I can clear hazards consistently. We got dual screens Deoxys with Stealth Rock and Culver Berry. I'm leading with this and putting up screens immediately, so that way I have Hoopa switch-ins, and I'm not just going to get body bagged by that thing. Stealth Rocks are there for the T-Flame and everything else. I didn't bring Spikes this week. I really only need Stealth Rock, because the only Stealth Rock resists is Cobalion, and everything else is neutral or weak to it. And I just don't know if I'll be able to really use this as a spiker this week, because I kind of need it just to click screens and stick around. And like I said, Stealth Rock will pretty much be enough this week, I think, for the plan I'm going for. We got Jolteon. Electric is pretty good into this team. It's faster than everything he has. And we don't really care about priority Talonflame, so priority flying moves from Talonflame, so the only thing we're really worried about with this guy is a Scarfer, but we can really just electric move or toxic everything on the team. And if they bring in Piloswine, we click Baton Pass. So, and if they don't bring it, we click Volt Switch. That's why I was on there. I don't really need any other moves other than these three, so I just put Volt Switch on there, because if Piloswine doesn't come, then Volt Switch will be an insanely free click most of the game. We brought Life Orb Nidoking back. I just want a strong wall breaker versus this team, versus things like Fortress, Mega Blastoise, Reuniclus, a lot of the slow stuff. Excuse me. I put Stealth Rocks on this too, just to have another way to get it up, because I think this might be able to get up rocks, or have more opportunities to put up rocks than Deoxys, because I don't know how. Because Deoxys is going to be on the field clicking recover or screens most of the time, so I don't know how consistent it's going to be able to get rocks up. So I'd just rather have it on Nidoking, because it's going to have more opportunities to force things out, and on those free switches I can put the Stealth Rocks back up, and that's something I will probably need versus 2 Rapid Spinners, and 2, 3 Defoggers. Yeah. So that's pretty nice. We got Scarf Excadrill. Scarf Excadrill is... I just want a Scarfer that's faster than Hoopa, pretty much, so I can just outspeed it and nail it with Next Scissor. Doesn't switch in the ground very well, especially from a Mold Breaker mon. The literal only switch in is Talonflame and Blastoise. Blastoise doesn't have recovery and is getting chipped by rocks and switching into other things, and Talonflame is getting smacked by Rock Slide if I lock into that. I'm also not really worried about T-Flame between Deoxys, Jolteon, and Jellicent anyway, so that's pretty nice. We also got the Jellicent. Fizz-Def Jelly handles things like Azu, T-Flame, Cobalion, stuff like that, Piloswine. Will-O-Wisp, I like to burn things here in this matchup, so I put Scald and Willow just so I can have more control over it if I need the burn or the damage. And Hex is there so that I can take advantage of all the burn spreading, because Ghost is a pretty good offensive type. Maybe putting Surf over Scald would have been better if I'm running Willow anyway. And I don't know. I like having the opportunity to choose which one I want to do. If I want to gamble with it, or if I want to actually just hit. If I need to hit the burn, then I can just click that button instead, which is pretty nice. Something you might notice on this team is that there is no Cure in Black, because I couldn't really fit it this week. I couldn't really use it as a Scarfer because there's no really safe move it can lock into, and I just didn't really need it over like anything else. It's like with Nidoking, it's only faster than like Rotom, so it's not really a big difference. It just overall it's a decent matchup this week, but it doesn't really do enough to justify putting it on over other teammates, I think. So it's a bit of a gamble, but hopefully it can pay off in my favor. So that's the team this week, and let's get into the match. Guess I should check this to make sure everything looks correct. Yeah. Alright. Gotta get in the headspace. It took a while to set this room up, so I'm a little slow right now, but let's lock in. Need to open a new team. What do we got? T-Flame, Foray, Blastoise, Pilo, Ryu. No Hoopa is very surprising. And now I don't really know how to feel, because I did so much prep for that thing. The Blastoise, Pilo. They expect the Piloswine. Zumaro, and a Ryu. Yeah, no Latios, no Rotom. I mean, Hoopa and Lati were like the only real things I'm surprised aren't here. Do I still lead screens? I feel like I don't necessarily have to. I could just lead the darn Jolteon and just Baton Pass if I see the Pilo. I'm not totally against that. How am I gonna kill Piloswine? I don't have Iron Head on the drill. I guess with the jellyfish. Do I? Yeah, because if they leave Fortress, I'd rather Volt Switch on it than have Deoxys in. So good luck, have fun to my opponent, and let's get started. Yeah. Probably expect what, like a Piloswine or Fortress lead. I'm just gonna Volt Switch this. I don't think you need to go hard Piloswine. Well, he could. He could. But I'd love to break the sturdy on this. I think that's pretty important, especially since I don't have fire coverage. I took it off for Stealth Rock. And this will kind of give me an idea to how he wants to play against Jolteon. So if it's like a nice 30-something%. Oh wait, that's like specially defensive then. If it took that little, actually, I should have done a lot more. So that's interesting. Probably for like Nidoking or Kyurem or something. How much does Nidoking do to this actually? Gyro Ball doesn't really hurt that bad. And I'm not really afraid of any other moves, and Earth Power can 2-hit KO. Because I don't want to. It's got to be Drill or it's got to be Nidoking. Does Drill do more? No, not really. Even if it is specially defensive, Nidoking does more. I'm gonna go into that. I can also scare it out with a flamethrower. Light screen. Interesting. So I should have gone Drew. Actually, no, we get Stealth Rocks up now, I think. Because his Nido switching is either staying with this, or... So they're staying with this, or maybe Blastoise, maybe Piloswine, maybe Ryoon. So Earth Power isn't horrible either, but with the light screen up, I think I'd rather just get the rocks up. Especially since he could just put up the next screen. And if he does go hard Blastoise, then he can't Scald if I put up the rocks. Or like, it disincentivizes him from Scalding. Can I live a banded, what's the move? Priority move. I cannot. And Sledge Wave does knock this out, but I don't need to take the risk. I think I see no reason not to go hard into Deoxys or Jellicent. I'd hate if Jellicent got outsped by this and it clicked Belly Drum though. That'd be, because then, can I even take a +6 hit from this? With Jelly? Absolutely not. So I think the play is just to go Deoxys and subscreen. Because Deoxys is most likely gonna be faster than this. Actually, we are guaranteed faster because I have a lot of speed. Eat the knockoff. 214 with Colbur. Ooh, wait a minute. 303 minus 214. 89 damage with Colbur. So that is not banded. This is like... If you're not banded, I don't know why you knock off there. But... Do I reflect or light screen? I'm feeling... Because what is Deoxys afraid of now? Not really anything, except for maybe a Blastoise or a Ryoon. So I'm leaning towards light screen, but I'm faster than both of those, so I can light screen as they come in and reflect right now. In case this does want to stay in and click Billy, because I don't have an offensive move on this thing. So I need to get the reflect up. I'm gonna assume the Fortress is Light Clay. 1, 2, it's been 3 turns. Oh, the light screen's only been up for 2 turns. This is the 3rd light screen turn. I could light screen here, I could Mandibuzz here. He's probably rapid spinning, right? How much am I taking from a Dark Pulse with Jellicent? Probably a lot. Because I think this is going to be offensive. Actually, that... Oh, that's regular Blastoise. Yeah, that does a lot. Scald is probably the least likely move to come out. It is more than likely than not going to be either Dark Pulse or Rapid Spin. I could go Mandibuzz, or I can go Light Screen. I think those are the plays. And I guess I'm not super worried about this. I could Light Screen now, and then Stealth Rock in its face. Because... with no... How much was a Dark Pulse doing to me? Behind a Light Screen, doing 38. So I'm down to make this play. You confirm we're faster. So we should swallow this. 214 to 134. I don't even think that's max special attack. did 80. It's not max special attack. Is it 0 special attack? It's probably 0 special attack, actually. Let me get a recover up. I'm burning his light screen, even though I'm burning my screens too. He might not even want to. He might just try to switch out now, and then my rocks go back up for 3. I think there should be 1 turn left if he is not like clay, and I believe 3 turns left if he is not. If he is like clay. I am revealing that I have no attacks, but I'm kind of okay with it. Because I don't even know what taunter he has. No Cobalion, no Skuntank. Does T-Flame get taunt? Probably. Yeah. So that could have it. But then again, that would come in on rocks, so that's good for me. Withdraws into quartz. Okay. I'm gonna get my rocks up. We confirm Dark Pulse and Rapid Spin and what? I have my is my Reflect still up? I did not count the turns. I'm pretty sure it is, because Reflect, then Light Screen, then Recover, then Stealth Rock. So I should have like 1 to 2. So 1, 2, 3. So I can swap out now, and then I'll have 1 other turn with whoever stays in. So from here, do I go into Jelly? Yes, yeah, we have to go Jelly into this. Always. And just hope it doesn't have Toxic. Which it could. Stealth Rock, alright. Opposing teams, yeah, so both of our screens just wore off. So I believe that confirms light clay on this thing. I'm honestly not super worried about hazards this week because I only brought 1 hazard week on. I don't think I have to worry about a knockoff in this thing either. I feel like I can take it just fine. Knockoff's even a tough fit on this thing anyway, because you have to run you want Shard, Earthquake, and Crash. Do I Willow or do I Skull? What's the switch in? Maybe Reune. Maybe... Probably is Reune, because you can't go T-Flame on this. Even Blastoise is possible. I'm just gonna throw out a Willow first, and if he stays in, it's also cool. That's the Blastoise, so we're gonna get some chip on that, which is nice. This thing's gonna start getting whittled down. Vanabuzz is not worried about this thing, but the fact that the Reflect is, or the light screen is gone is gonna make it's harder to take with Stealth Rock up. He would have to click Ice Beam though. And I don't know if he can do that in front of Jellicent. Can I just stay in? No. Yes? How much does Dark Pulse do? Way too much. We have to go Mandy. Way too much. Gonna have to eat these Stealth Rocks, unfortunately. Nice. But we can live an Ice Beam very comfortably. It is not a 2-hit KO. Actually, is it a 2-hit KO right now? Maybe. It does 46.3% max. Which is what in actual... It's 196 damage max on a max roll. I don't know why the game is also, like, being slow like this. I'm just gonna take a roost. I feel like that's not a bad play. And then I can defog if he rapid spins. But I want this to be healthy for, so I can keep switching into this. Maybe I should have defogged first. But I'm not sure how keen he is on staying in. I would assume he does have Ice Beam, though. Probably Ice Beam and Water Steps, the last two moves, if I'd imagine. He doesn't stay in. Just goes into 4 and takes a bunch of chip. This could carry Toxic. Or he's just setting up screens. Because I was thinking about going to Jelly to spin block in front of this. I can go Jelly, or I can go back into Needle King. Now that Needle King's counters are getting worn down. Even with the slight screen of that Blastoise is already at half HP. I'm just scared of Reuniclus, really. I mean, I guess we don't know if it's Regen or Magic Guard. I can't stop the light screen from going up, is the thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go Old Not Washed, and if they do Rapid Spin, that's like beneficial, because then they don't have a Needle King switching. Oh, I should have stayed in the defogged, actually. Oh, but we do see the Toxic come out, so actually. So now my play is justified. Incredible. And he has to fear the Flamethrower. And the screen isn't up. I'm just gonna toss out an Earth Power. Something's gonna get stung if it's not T-Flame. This is not Choice Band, so I could stay in and Sludge Wave. I could stay in and Sludge Wave. I don't even really need HP on this thing. I don't think. Because Azu without a Choice Band to Neo King, Aqua Jet does not kill. Yeah, so we guaranteed live this. And that's a big threat up and out of the way. Love to see it. I don't think he has Gyro Ball on the darn Fortress anyway. So that's pretty cool. Which means the HP is even less important on Needle King. We just go Jelly on this every time. Yeah, because we can take 2 knocks. And Needle King is still useful, so I don't really want to just throw it away to take a... I mean, how much would an Earth Power do to this thing anyway? If it's max HP, it does like 46 to 55, so I don't know if that's a worthy trade. Then again, getting damage on this thing is nice, because I don't hit it super effectively very well. Earthquake. We should be able to live this pretty comfortably. Yeah, that doesn't really hurt at all. What is knockoffs? Actually, I didn't... It did... Brought me down to 214 with Stealth Rock up. Hold on. Jellicent at like... 7.5, so... 351 to 214. About this much damage, which means... Oh, that's like... It could be max attack and it was just a low roll. Or it could be, like, not max attack. No, actually, it does need a lot of attack investment in order to hit that damage roll. How much does a knockoff do? I don't think it even has knockoffs. I mean, and even if it did, you wouldn't want to stay in and ruin your pillow swan. I'm gonna Scald first. Keep getting the nicknames. Burn. Ooh, the crit and the burn. There we go. The classic Tibbs hacks. Comes through again. This should just drop now, right? Beautiful. Classic Tibbs hacks right there. And that's... Jellicent is actually a big problem. And now the screens are gone too. Now a screen user is gone. And he actually can't really break Jellicent that easily. Because Blastoise is getting chipped. I can't stay in on a Dark Pulse at all. I gotta swap. But we did Roost on Mandy, so that makes that easier. I don't really need Mandy for anything else at this. I mean, I guess it is good for the Reune, but I can't really hit it that hard because I don't have knockoff. He might be able to read this Ice Beam, but I feel like it's a risk I have to take. He Rapid Spins. Safe play. Safe play. Okay, Leftovers is healing 26 HP per turn. So if I take 338 plus 26, 364, does 2 Ice Beams kill me? No. So we defog in that case. Back out to the Piloswine. I could U-turn on an Earthquake, but there's no need to mess around with predictions when Jellicent is so safe. Actually, Jellicent is pretty chipped. Maybe I go Micah's Mend them and put him some screens so I can play around it easier. Because this thing doesn't threaten Micah's Men either. I just need to get a recover opportunity on the Jelly. And I don't think I'd take 2 Earthquakes. Or like a knockoff into an Earthquake. $160, yeah, no, we can't go Jelly here. I'm just gonna go Deoxys, it's the safest play. And he does over the Iso Crash, so the safe play came through. Gonna use the same logic as before and reflect first and then light screen if they decide to bring in something slow. AKA Blastoise or Reune. That's probably Reune. This is the scariest mon and I don't know what it's gonna do. So I'm just gonna light screen first so we can handle whatever it does. Could be Trick Room, could be Calm Mind. We didn't have rocks up, so we can't tell if it's Magic Guard or Regen, unfortunately. I'm gonna assume Magic Guard though. Do confirm Trick Room. Which is good because it cuts into its coverage. Mandibuzz is still alive. How else can I beat this thing? If I can't Toxic it, then it's a non-factor, but I guess I have Hex and just Nidoking hitting it hard and Drill X-Scissoring. Am I worried about this thing with Deoxys? A Shadow Ball from max special attack Life Orb does 192, so that could kill. I'm just gonna go Mandibuzz. Because you have to run Thunder to hit Mandibuzz. I think even a Focus Blast can live pretty comfortably. Yeah. Does make the Thunder read, so good for him. That did 0, what? That actually did 0. I didn't get the actual read, unfortunately, or the actual numbers, but that did, like, so little. Is that, like, uninvested? How did that do? It might be. It could be, like, a setup set. It could be weakness policy, too. I'm going to Toxic first. I'm gonna make a risky play in Toxic first. Oh, this is actually big if we can land this. We do. Very nice. I'm surprised we took that Thunder so well. But I'm also makes me scared because a Calm Mind Reunion is gonna be really hard to beat. My Reflect is still up, so I'm going back into Micah's Moon. Actually, no, I should have gone Jellicent. That was a recover opportunity. But I can get the light screen up and then go Jelly or something. What's he gonna go to, though? Trick Room is still active, but I know I can take any of its hits now, so I'm gonna put the light screen up. I'm gonna put the rocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be the last turn of Trick Room. So I can... I'm trying to figure out the right order to do this. I feel like I recover first, then Stealth Rock. Or Light Screen if he clicks Calm Mind. Take that. Makes me wonder what the last move is. Is it Calm Mind? Does it get Nasty Plot? Does not. I'm gonna put Stealth Rocks up. And then we're gonna put Light Screen up. Because the last move could still be Shadow Ball, and I don't want Jellicent. Well, Jellicent's gonna get hurt from Thunder anyway. To dodge the Thunder. So between the light screen and if this thing really is like no one, maybe the light screen was up and that's why randomly. Maybe I'm just not keeping track. Cause I don't. Jellicent behind a light screen is not afraid of a Thunder from uninvested, and if it is invested, we are scared of it. That's basically what it is. Because I saw light screen faded, but I didn't see if that was for me, or it had to have been for me, because the Fortress never put the light screen back up. I could also go Jolteon. That's a pretty safe play. If it is just Psychic, Thunder actually Excadrill walls it, so I'm gonna go into that. I'd like to force him to reveal the last move. Could be Focus Blast. I really don't want to proc a weakness policy, so I'm clicking Earthquake. It'll also give me some read on the type of build we're looking at. Okay, 361 to 57 behind a light screen. Earthquake also just did a billion jam, so that's pretty cool. I didn't see if it was a crit or not, but I don't think it was. 304 damage to Excadrill behind light screen. Yeah, that's like... Yeah, that's max special attack life orb. So I did have the light screen up, that's right. These numbers all look right. So yeah, it's like max HP, max special attack life orb. It's like a standard set. How well does... So Jelly can't take it. A Thunder. Who do I go to then? Jolteon can handle anything that isn't Psychic. I need to solid out a Trick Room. Can Jolteon take 2 Psychics? Actually can, so I'm gonna do that. 1, 2, 3. So this would be 4. Is this? I think there should be 1. I think this actually might be the last turn of Trick Room. So maybe I messed up the order, but. Yeah. But that's fine, right? A Thunderbolt still does a lot, and we know he doesn't have Recover. And if he goes Piloswine, then this thing just got forced out. Which makes me want a Baton Pass. I'm clearing Baton Pass. I think Piloswine always comes out here. And now we go into Jelly. Do I Scald or do I Recover? I don't remember from Faster or not. I think. Well, I was never clicking an attack versus this thing. I always swapped out. I'm gonna Scald first. Actually, no. It could be Hexing time. Actually, no. I'm Scalding, because if he goes into, he has to go Blastoise here, or Blastoise, Stay In, or Reune. Those are the 3 plays. I think Hex is good versus all of them. So I'm gonna click Hex. Does a good chunk. Rocks go back up, but now this thing like can't switch in again because I think it dies to Poison plus Stealth Rock. Jellicent might just win here on its own. I don't see how he can beat it. Gonna click Hex again because I can't let the Blastoise come in. Take that pretty comfortably. Pile of Swine goes down. Gronk gonna come in and take 1,000,000. I don't think it dies to burn yet. How much is Talonflame doing to me? Because if this thing Dark Pulses and I kill it and then he goes T-Flame, am I dead? It very much depends on the set. Oh, yeah, definitely. But Talonflame does a lot. I could recover, or I can swap out, I think, are the two plays. I'd love to be able to get the hazards off. I'm gonna go into... How about does Jolteon take a Dark Pulse? %31% is pretty good for max special attack, and I think we confirmed it's not max special attack. So I'm gonna make that play. Covers pretty much anything he wants to do. Other than like a stab water move, but he doesn't do that. Yeah, why did that do so much? Oh, because it's regular Blastoise. Because the calculator puts in regular Blastoise by default. Yeah, that might be max special attack then. Because that still did a lot. But there's no ground type, so I'm pretty free to just start clicking moves. I'm just gonna click Thunderbolt. Mega Blastoise goes down. This T-Flame definitely kills me, right? Yeah, it's not it definitely drops me. Do I just sack something off then? And the question is who? With Pillow-Swine dead, this is pretty nice, but I mean, it's nice for Ryun. It does solid damage to Ryun, but I guess I have other things I can damage it, like, harder. And I don't want this thing setting up a Swords Dance on a switch. So we're gonna let this go. Get a little more chip on that. Yeah, then we just go, this thing, and Scald. Maybe I should have defogged first. No, because Dro won't be healthy enough to live with it anyway. This T-Flame could come back, just because my Deoxys doesn't have an attacking move. I'm sure I can do over half with a Scald though, if he roosts, right? Yeah, absolutely. Scald does a million jillion. And now that thing's gonna die to rocks. We do confirm it's not Regenerator on this, so I think I just win now. No burn is unfortunate, but I think Hex should be able to pick this off at the HP it's at, based on the Scald damage. And the Talonflame will just die to rocks. So that looks like it's gonna be the end of the game, so yeah. Just confirm that this goes down, which it does. And Yeah, very well played to my opponent, Mr. Eli. There was only really one big hacksy turn, and that was on the Pilot, or not the Pilot Swine, the Fortress. The Scaldburn crit was pretty big, I can't lie, because that made this team much easier to kind of dismantle. But yeah, it was a fun game. JELLICENT got to pop off, which is pretty cool to see. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for week 7. We move on to 5-1, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all next week. See ya.